Wang and SHEN Yue have finally confessed, and fans can hardly believe it. Before we break down every single detail of this long-awaited revelation, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now, because the real facts about their relationship are even more shocking, more emotional, and more convincing than anyone ever imagined. For years, speculation has surrounded the two stars who first captured the world's attention with their unforgettable chemistry in Meteor Garden. Their portrayal of Dao Ming Tsai and Shan Cai wasn't just a drama, it was a cultural moment. The way Dylan's fiery intensity collided with SHEN Yue's quiet strength created a romance so magnetic that fans around the globe couldn't help but ship them in real life. But as the years passed, whispers of an off-screen connection were always met with silence. Interviews were carefully worded, denials were vague, and any time they were seen together, both brushed it off as coincidence. Now, at long last, the truth has been revealed, and it's even more romantic than anyone dared to dream. According to inside sources and an emotional statement that shook the entertainment world, Dylan and SHEN Yue confirmed what so many had suspected: their connection wasn't just an act. It wasn't just a script. From the very beginning, something real existed between them. In fact, SHEN Yue herself admitted that the bond they developed while filming Meteor Garden never faded. She confessed that the long hours, the shared laughter, the emotional scenes, and even the challenges they faced on set brought them closer in ways that went far beyond co-stars. Dylan, in his own words, said, "I thought I was just playing a character falling in love, but then I realized it wasn't acting anymore." The confession came not through a flashy press conference or a staged event, but in the most surprising way possible. During a candid interview intended to promote Dylan's latest project, the conversation shifted toward personal growth and lessons learned in the industry. That's when Dylan, visibly emotional, admitted that one of the greatest lessons he'd ever learned was the value of honesty, and that honesty included no longer hiding the most important relationship of his life. The interviewer, shocked but intrigued, pressed further, asking if he meant SHEN Yue. Dylan smiled, paused, and said, "Yes. It's always been her." Within hours, SHEN Yue's agency released a statement of its own, confirming Dylan's words and thanking fans for their patience and unwavering support. The statement was simple yet powerful. After years of friendship, support, and quiet love, SHEN Yue and Dylan Wang are finally ready to share the truth. They are, and have been, in a committed relationship, and they are grateful to everyone who has believed in them along the way. The internet exploded instantly. Hashtags like #DylanShenConfession and #EndgameCouple dominated global trends. Fans cried, screamed, and even created compilation videos of their favorite Dylan and SHEN Yue moments, clips from Meteor Garden, behind-the-scenes footage where their laughter felt too genuine to be scripted, and award shows where their stolen glances gave everything away. One fan tweeted, "We weren't delusional. We weren't imagining things. We were watching history unfold, and today it's finally confirmed." But the real facts about their relationship go much deeper than this confession. According to sources close to the couple, Dylan and SHEN Yue began dating shortly after filming wrapped on Meteor Garden. At first, they weren't sure if their connection was strong enough to withstand the intense scrutiny of the entertainment industry. But as they continued to spend time together, often under the guise of just friends, they realized that what they had was too powerful to ignore. Dylan reportedly told friends, "With SHEN Yue, I can just be myself. No roles, no cameras, just me." SHEN Yue, ever the quiet and thoughtful one, has said in private that Dylan's energy balanced her own. Where she was calm, he was passionate. Where she was uncertain, he was bold. The two complemented each other in ways that made them feel like two halves of the same whole. For years, they chose to keep this private, believing it was safer to protect their love rather than expose it to endless rumors and potential backlash. Still, the clues were always there. Fans recall how Dylan once described his ideal partner in an interview, listing traits like humble, natural, someone who doesn't pretend to be perfect. Almost immediately, fans linked this to SHEN Yue, whose authenticity has always been one of her most admired qualities. Meanwhile, SHEN Yue once admitted that her favorite co-star was Dylan, saying that acting with him felt real in a way she couldn't explain. At the time, many assumed it was just professional courtesy, but looking back now, it feels like a quiet confession hiding in plain sight. Now that the truth is out, more details are emerging about how they managed to maintain their relationship in secret. Friends close to the couple reveal that Dylan and SHEN YUE often met in private, away from the eyes of fans and paparazzi. They spent time cooking together, watching movies, and even traveling under the radar to places where they could just be themselves. One insider shared that Dylan once rented a small cabin outside of the city where the two would retreat during breaks in their schedules. There, they enjoyed the kind of simple, quiet life that fame rarely allows. The confession has also reignited debates about their on-screen chemistry. Rewatching Meteor Garden now feels almost like a documentary of their love blossoming in real time. Every heated argument, every tender embrace, every tearful reconciliation, it all looks different knowing that their feelings weren't just scripted. Even years later, fans are revisiting those episodes and discovering hidden layers, convinced that the emotions we saw weren't just acting but genuine moments of connection. Industry experts are calling this confession a turning point in celebrity culture. Instead of carefully choreographed PR stunts, Dylan and SHEN YUE chose honesty. Instead of denying and deflecting, they embraced the truth. And in doing so, they've not only strengthened their own image but also deepened their bond with fans who feel more connected to them than ever before. For many, this is proof that real love can survive in the entertainment world, no matter how difficult the circumstances. The real facts also reveal just how much support they've had behind the scenes. Contrary to what many believed, their agencies were aware of their relationship for years and allowed them the freedom to decide when or if they would go public. Close friends and colleagues, too, were in on the secret. Several co-stars have now come forward, subtly hinting that they always knew but chose to respect Dylan and SHEN YUE's privacy. One even joked, "The way Dylan looked at SHEN YUE between takes, how could anyone not know?" As fans celebrate, questions naturally arise about the future. Will Dylan and SHEN YUE work together again, now that their real-life romance is public knowledge? Will they embrace the chance to portray a couple on screen once more, this time as partners in both real and real life? And most tantalizing of all, will this confession eventually lead to marriage? Neither has confirmed anything beyond their relationship, but the way they speak about each other suggests that this is far from a casual fling. This is something serious, something lasting. And it doesn't stop there. Reports suggest that Dylan and SHEN YUE are already considering ways to involve their fans in their journey. While they've always been private, this new era of openness might include more shared photos, occasional live streams, or even a joint appearance at a major event. If that happens, it would undoubtedly be one of the most iconic moments in modern entertainment history. For now, though, the confession itself is enough to keep fans buzzing. After years of speculation, years of subtle hints, and years of waiting, Dylan and SHEN